What's up, everybody? It's Dr. Odom, and thanks for hanging out with me on today's episode of Never 99. And today I want to get into something that we around the office we call the victim mindset. And it's very, very, very like devastating for like your psychological health, and then it spills over into all the different aspects and different like ripples into your life. And what I mean is, a lot of times like we think that we don't have control over something when we have a significant amount of control over that exact thing that we think we don't have control over, where we think the outside circumstances have 100% or almost 100% influence on the thing that we want to achieve. Like it's out of our control. Like we're being taken advantage of by life. We're being taken advantage of by the world even. You know what I mean? So it's that victim mindset where everything is happening to us as opposed to us happening to the world. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie The Departed. It's awesome. It's got, it's got a bunch of famous people in it. It's about some mobsters back in the day in Boston. It's got Leonardo DiCaprio. It's got Jack Nicholson. It's got Matt Damon, I think. Don't quote me on that one. I haven't seen it in a while, but it's a fantastic movie. And a lot of people know the quote, like, I'm a product of my environment. Like I hear that quote and I understand that quote, but I hate it at the same time. Like there's a lot of truth to that quote. But when I hear that truth, my body cringes up. Like I freaking hate that quote. So in that movie, one of the gangsters says, I don't want to be a product of my environment. I want my environment to be a product of me. And that's one of my all-time favorite quotes. It is just kind of weird that it comes from a gangster or a mobster movie, but I'm not gonna lie, man, The Godfather Part 1, Part 2 kind of shaped my life. When I was a little kid, Scarface, I love watching Scarface. I love The Departed. I love that quote. One more time, I don't want to be a product of my environment. I want my environment to be a product of me. And that's kind of the opposite of the victim mindset. That's like going on the offensive as opposed to having the world like come at you. And that's really, really, really important, because there's a lot of things that if you flip that, if you flip that mindset from like the things that have happened to me are causing this, which there's some truth to that, but if you plant that seed deep, deep, deep down within your soul and your psychology, like it will blossom into some crap that you do not want in your life. As opposed to the other seed, which is I want my environment, or I want my life, or I want my health to be a product of me. Now, we don't have full control over anything. There's chaos, craziness, and uncertainty, and just about every aspect of life, but you can't focus on the things that you can't control because you can't control them. So those are happening. But what can you control? What are you in charge of? That's a different seed. If you place that deep within your psychology, your psyche, like it's a whole different ball game. The fruits that you'll reap from those trees are way tastier than the fruits you'll reap from the victim tree. Nobody wants to be on that tree.